What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit a million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
Hey people, this is my mom's show where she talks about us. We give her the things that we give y'all the show. Get Cody, here you come.
Hey guys, happy Friday. My name is Shan. Welcome to Cozy Womb Podcast, Mama of the Girls. This is a podcast where I talk about parenting as a mother, but I talk about parenting from all sides, whether it's from a dad's side, a mom's side, the oldest sibling, the grandparents, or the foster parent. Either way, if you are out here being responsible for a young human being in a parental way, this podcast can also help you in the process. Well, welcome. It's Friday and this is episode 16, and I want to talk about becoming a mother. How fitting. Becoming a mother, because motherhood is a level up of self as a biological woman who has dealt with being flat-chested and now having tits to feed your kids. And if you do not like the definition of what I call and describe motherhood, then that is okay, because no one has to agree with me, but I have to be honest with myself. And when I think about motherhood, it's the okayness and the lack of stress of having no messed up panties as a child, as a little girl, from a monthly menstrual cycle to just preparing for it with Honey Pot products, okay? Sold at Target, sold at Big Lots, sold at a lot of places. If you check it out, just, ask them, do you carry this vendor Honey Pot? Because their stuff is really good. And I like the fact that they don't use a lot of chemicals in their pads. And I don't feel like I'm wearing a big pamper. I feel like I'm just light, clean, and ready for whatever is happening in between, if you know what I mean. All right. Motherhood is adjusting your mindset to have room for a stranger that is forever a part of you. All women who carry children and give birth don't necessarily make them have a motherly instinct. Some women give birth to kids and they feel no attachment. They don't feel an instinct. They don't feel like a mom. They feel like, oh yeah, this human came out of me, and legally I have to take it home when I leave this hospital. You know what I'm saying? Some women do feel like that. Now, is it bad that they don't feel like other mothers? If they don't feel attached, if they don't feel super loving and nurturing when they first have their baby? No. It's a process for everybody. Everybody's process is different. And some women need time to connect. Some women probably didn't have the most comfortable pregnancy or feel joy during the pregnancy, or maybe they were grieving and they couldn't properly grieve because they were pregnant. Maybe they didn't have a supportive partner. I don't know, but you can't automatically punish mothers for not connecting because you connected with yours, or your mom connected with her kids so well, and what's wrong with me? I'm not connecting. Don't think like that. A lot of mothers just are cut off at the beginning, And some mothers are completely cut off the whole child's life, period. Because not every woman needs to be a mom. There, I said it. We see on the news all the time. Just lately on the news, some lady was trying to give her baby away to strangers on the street. Not all mothers are the best. Not all mothers want to be a parent. Not all mothers are affectionate or caring or understanding or responsible. Okay? And once you learn that as a human being, period, you don't need to understand the why any further as to if it's negative, right? So I say when it comes to life pressures with women, it's a lot. Life pressures women to be a lot all at the same time, being themselves, making a lot of excuses for men to not step up, as if it should be expected in their nature to fall short, and women must be okay with it. Women must prepare for them to not do their best. Women must prepare for men to do the bare minimum, and it's just not right and it's not fair. So please do not have children out of spite with a man. Do not have children as a check off in life, to be like, well, I'm a woman because I did this. Women who can't have kids or don't want kids are not any less women. Okay? As a mother, it is important to not cover your pain with a smile, because it will train your children to believe false hope and dead ends are okay to have, okay to keep, and okay to not correct or leave alone to start fresh. Speak up for yourself so that your kids will know how to stand up for themselves. That's super important. Please embrace your body changing. If you are pregnant, your mind changing. Sometimes in life, we can't plan for everything to happen when we want them to happen. A lot of people spend their whole life doing and preparing things the right way for kids of their own. And sometimes it never works out. They never get pregnant. They are never able to carry a child full term. They don't have enough money to get a surrogate, and it becomes this heavy weight that everyday people carry. And some people say, yeah, I know I'm in my mid 30s or my early 40s. I never wanted kids. That's fine. That doesn't bother me. But sometimes deep inside, it does bother them. Sometimes deep down inside, that's an anger they feel or a disappointment they feel in themselves that, why did everybody else find somebody? Why did everybody else get the chance to be a mom, have kids, have a family? Everybody's life is not supposed to be the same. Everybody is not supposed to be a mother. Everybody is not supposed to be married. Everybody is not supposed to be a dad. All dads are not equal. Okay? So why does life happen to people who really want kids and can't have them? And some people don't even want kids and they keep having kids back to back to back to back. No one knows why that happens. That is just life. If you can't have kids, it doesn't make you less than. It doesn't make people who have kids and don't love and care and protect for them any better than you. Mothering is a lifelong process, and it takes patience and willingness to unlearn old ways of thinking before you became a mom, to raise little people who didn't ask to be here. And that's a lot. And every day I know that's my responsibility. And when I'm not around them, I still know they are my responsibility. There is no, somebody give me kudos today because, I realized my second child needed new sneakers and I felt her shoes and her shoes was falling apart, or, she dogged out her shoes really bad and I got her new sneakers. I'm not going to take a picture of her new sneakers and send it to everybody in my phone and be like, hey, I got my kid new sneakers. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to be aware of what they need and give them their needs. You're supposed to feed them. You're supposed to grocery shop. You're supposed to take them outside so they can play with other kids. You're supposed to talk to them about things they're seeing, hearing, or have questions for. You don't get rewards for that. And that's how life works. You're not supposed to automatically know or have all the answers. When I was a little girl, I used to think my mom was so smart and she knew everything, because anytime I answer a question, just like that, she had a answer. And I'm just like, this lady knows everything. And then what life does is it allows children to get to this halfway mark of where they begin to have more knowledge about things more than our parents. And then if that parent is not challenging themselves to keep reading, keep learning, keep understanding, and keep adapting with the world, they'll start to feel like, oh, my kid doesn't need me because they don't ask me questions. Anytime I try to help out, I'm not sure on how to help out. I don't know what their emojis mean when they text me. I don't know what their abbreviations mean. I feel like I can't talk to my kid. I need somebody to teach me how to talk teenager. When you really build an honest relationship with your child, you should be able to tell your children, hey, I don't know what these 3 letters mean. What is it? What do they mean? Put me on game. And just make it fun and make it the process of learning each other, understanding, because our children are not 100% a copy of us. Okay? Even if they might look like it in the face, they are individuals. They are a part of you and a part of their dad. And that makes a completely different human. And will they have some similar characteristics of y'all? Yes. But you do have to learn who this person is that lives in my house. Who is this person that I gave birth to? Who is this person that I feed every night, and sometimes they eat and sometimes they don't? Who's this person that I pay for their phone bill? Who's this person that has a room in my house and I make sure that they have clothes and a comfortable place to live and eat and sleep? You're always in a position to have to learn who your child really is. And you cannot be in denial of it. You can't be in the denial of the fact that, hey, yes, I have one kid. Honestly, I don't see myself having another kid. And I don't want the world to make me feel bad because I don't want more kids. Or, hey, honestly, yes, I do have 2 kids and I'm perfectly okay with not having a third. I'm perfectly okay with not, moving somewhere where other people want me to move. Or I'm perfectly comfortable with not putting them into this extracurricular activity. Or I'm perfectly comfortable with not putting them in modeling because they have a cute face. Like, hey there, I hope you're enjoying the show. My name is Shan, and this is Cozy Womb Podcast. We're going to take a little break, and I want to tell you about a few things that's going on for Cozy Womb Podcast. One, all of the old episodes of Cozy Womb Podcast from season 1 up until now will be going on an exclusive backlog where only subscribers that are on Red Circle will be able to access. So all of the old episodes from season 1, 2, even the seasons that weren't numbered when I was starting out in 2018, you won't see on your mainstream podcast platforms like Apple or Spotify or Radio Public or Podbean. It's not that I'm deleting them. I'm putting them on exclusive to make room for the upcoming episodes. I am currently in season 15 I haven't started working on 16. I don't know what that focus is going to be, but for now, I just want to make room and make it easier for you guys to scroll through and find the episodes that are most current. Unlike other indie podcasts, I do like to stay up to date and stay consistent with the podcast, so people don't assume, oh, maybe she stopped recording or maybe she stopped doing this show, because I always see as a podcaster, as a creator, that podcasts have lasted an episode in 2020 or 2019, but they're still keeping the name on these platforms, and they're it's kind of like they're stalling out. Maybe life happened, or maybe they don't want to do it anymore, but it just becomes like this sea of dead podcasts. So I just want to make space for the most current episodes. Also, if you are interested in getting some new Cozy Womb gear, I did update the Cozy Womb podcast gear on the Cozy Womb shop with Teespring, so you can order whenever you like. If you go on www.shambypodden.com, you will see all of the podcasts and all of the shops, including Mama's Cozy Closet, on the shop list. So if you're interested in looking for some new gear, t-shirts, hoodies, whether it's, tank tops or just mugs, just to freshen it up, they're all on there. They're all available to you. My books did go on sale on lulu.com for podcasting, the journals that you can write in. You can basically do all of your fresh ideas in. It's available on lulu.com. They are not on sale any longer, but they are still available to you to be shipped to your door. So I appreciate everybody supporting the show. I appreciate everybody leaving reviews. And if you are interested in calling in and just giving a bit of feedback or have any questions, you can always call 770-284-8175 and I will answer any of your questions. You can also find me on TikTok at Shamby Podden. Now let's get back to the show.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
When you visit Arizona, time is measured in moments, not minutes. Like the moment you see the Grand Canyon for the first time. Visit a new state of mind. Learn more at hereyouareaz.com.
Mom, and as a dad, you have a say on how your children can be children. And when it comes to motherhood, you deserve it. You basically put your life on the line to have a human being grow inside you for 9 months. And then you spent a whole year after you gave birth to that child of adjusting with your new body while taking care of a complete strange human being that you had to learn about, that you had to cater to, that you had to feed, clothe, take to and from appointments, buckle a car seat in a car, learn how to properly buckle it in the car, carry a diaper bag that's super heavy, whether it was on your back or on your shoulder, put together a stroller, put together a bed for someone who you don't even know who they're going to turn into when they get to adults. That's motherhood. Motherhood from the start is an ultimate risk, including the person you choose to have your kids. At 34, I can gladly say that I chose to have 2 kids with the wrong men. But there is nothing that's going to change the decisions I made. I'm doing my best with the decisions I made. I'm doing the best to raise these girls in a comfortable, responsible way. Every time I think of a learning moment or something I can possibly teach, I don't hold it in my head. I turn down the music and I talk to them about it. Anything that reminds me of some trauma I dealt with as a child, I turn down the music, or I'll call them in the room and I'll tell them about it. Or they might be sitting on the chair watching TV with their feet on my couch, and I'll turn down the music and be like, hey, Arya, don't you ever hit a man or a boy. Don't you ever spit on anybody. Because if you hit them, I'm not going to be able to tell you that they're not going to hit you back or spit on you back. You know, and she'll sit there even at 4 and be like, why are you telling me that? Because I just thought about it and I just wanted you to know. A lot of people get so riled up off of, that's a child. You're not supposed to talk to them about this. They shouldn't know about that. Life is out here. I took the girls to the park Saturday and I could hear 5-year-olds, 7-year-olds, and 9-year-olds and 11-year-olds playing on the park grounds while I sit on the bench a little bit away from the park, cussing at each other like they were 45-year-old men. So if you think you not explaining to your children what words are or what people do or what society is going to save them and allow them to be kids as long as possible, you are wrong. You are wrong. I'm not telling you the cure is to allow your children to cuss like sailors, but the benefits of giving your children the knowledge of words and power and approach and when to use things and when not to use things. Like, there's some words that Anya would say, like, is hell a bad word? No, hell is not a bad word. But if you say hell at school, or hell to your teacher, or hell to another adult that's an authority figure, they're going to take it in a bad way. And so a lot of words are not bad. But if you don't explain to your child how to use certain words in context and what that means, then you are also setting your child up for failure. Okay? So don't hold in the gems. Share the gems with your kids. They're not slow. They're very smart. They're very witty. They know what they're doing. And when you see them being sneaky, call them out. And when you're unsure about saying something, say that you're unsure. Let's go look it up. Let's go read about it. Mom, do you know what such and such word is? No. Let me Google it. Let's look at it. Do you know what penguins eat? No. Let's go look up the exact fish that they eat. To raise kids, to be a mother, and to be within motherhood, I'm not a dad, so I can't talk about fatherhood that well, but to be a mother and be within motherhood is constant learning. It's learning something new every day. It's being aware of what your child is looking at. When you yell at other people in public, is your child looking at you? Are they going to imitate that and do that elsewhere? Who are they going to yell at? Who are they going to be disrespectful to? When they hear you yelling in traffic, is that what they're going to do when you're not around? Like, kids are not the same people that you were when you were younger, but they are a ice tray to whatever you pour in them. That's the best analogy I could get. They are an ice tray of whatever you pour in them. So just be aware when you're a mother. And if you don't want to be a mother, that's okay too. Some people, they have animals and that's their children. Some people, they have work projects in their career and that's their babies. Some people like plants. I don't know. But don't let anyone talk down to you because you're not a mom, or you can't become a mom, or, you know, maybe you want to adopt. I love seeing when grown kids get adopted. When kids that are a little bit older, not babies, get adopted. Okay? You are a mother when you love or nurture a child, period. That is motherhood. Okay? Don't let anyone tell you different. I just wanted to let people know what my understanding of motherhood is. Shout out to the mothers who are surrogates. Shout out to the mothers who are allowed for health reasons to carry a baby within them and they had a surrogate. You're still a mom. Your story is just a little different. If you adopted a baby, you're still a mom. Your story is a little different. If someone in your family had a baby really young and you adopted that child, you're still a mom. Your story is a little different. Okay? So be kind to one another. Be a mother friend. Mother to mother. Bond, talk, share. Be understanding. And let's just live and raise these kids. Thank you for listening to Cozy One Podcast. I appreciate you. Don't forget to check out shambypoddin.com. And the podcast books are on lulu.com. I appreciate you, and I will check you guys Monday. I gotta go cook dinner.